Now, when looking at this position, white is 2 pawns up, and it is hard to imagine that black has any compensation. But Anand is able to show how powerful black's initiative is, starting with rook d8. Now here Kramnik chose queen e2. It was suggested possibly queen b3 is an improvement, because after queen e2, king h6, king f1, rook g8, white's queen is a little bit in the way of white's king. The game continued. A4, bishop g2 check, king e1, bishop h3. It is now clear how powerful black's initiative is becoming. Rook g1 check is threatened when the rook on a1 will be lost, so Kramnik answers that threat with rook a3. But perhaps a better move is rook d1, because after rook g1 check, king d2, rook g2, white can play a move like king c3 and somehow survive in this position. It is definitely extremely complicated. But Kramnik chose rook a3. So rook g1 check, 30, king d2, queen d4 check. Anand is bringing all his pieces into the action. King c2, bishop g4. At this point, both players are in a bit of time pressure, and here is where Kramnik played 32 f3. He considered this at the press conference to be a major mistake, and indeed after making this move he got up from the board and walked away. But in fact, after bishop f5 check, white has the move king b3. When after rook c1, a5, white must push this pawn, because it's his major counterplay in the position. Black plays bishop c2 check, and white can sacrifice his queen with queen takes c2. At the press conference, Kramnik thought that e5 was good for black, but after rook a4, queen c5, bishop c4, white is surviving, and the position is still incredibly complex, but white is not losing. But after bishop c2 check, white can sacrifice his queen and his bishop just for the powerful a pawn, and black will be forced into giving a perpetual as soon as white tries to make any progress with b4. So the position is just equal here. But Kramnik didn't choose 33 king b3, he instead blundered with bishop d3, where Anand could win pretty much instantly with bishop takes d3 check. So after rook takes d3, queen c4, and it's just over. King d2, queen c1 mate. If rook c3, the queen is swept off the board. But Anand, clearly nervous, chooses an inferior move, but one that still wins. Just a lot slower. a5, Kramnik going for his only counterplay in the position. Rook g2, a6, rook takes e2, black grabs the queen. Bishop takes e2, bishop f5 check. This is the difference, the key difference. Here, black has kept his white squared bishop, as opposed to the line with 33 king b3. Because after king b3, queen e3 check, king a2, queen takes e2, a7, white just needs one move to queen and he's fine, but black never gives him that chance. And here is where Kramnik resigned, seeing that after king b3, queen b5 check, king c3, queen c5, in this white has no sensible moves. Rook b3, queen d4 check, king b5, the powerful a pawn is gone, and rook takes b1 fails to the skewer. And if king a4, just bishop c2 check and the rook is gone. So, an extremely important victory for Anand in game 3 with the black pieces. I hope this was entertaining. Goodbye.